today's video is going to be another subtle Valentine's Day. The reason why I'm saying subtle because I just filmed a another Valentine's Day look, and it was kind of like more brighter colors, like more purple and more pink going on. And that tutorial is made for the people who likes to wear a bit of color during Valentine's Day and stuff. For me, to be honest, I like to do something more subtle, and I just went out with brown because I think browns are like the most used eyeshadows to every girl's makeup. So I love brown. The mix of brown, it just matches everybody's eyes. And I just kind of did like this kind of, I don't know how to call it, maybe a sexy brown look, I don't know, and it's super cute. I also added some lashes in there as well, and kind of like a light Barbie pink lips as well, and I totally love this one. So if you guys want to know how I achieved this look, please keep on watching. So the first thing that I did is that I applied e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow Primer all over my eyelid and also a little bit on the lower lash line. So today's look, I'm actually using my 88 Natural palette. You can use whatever you have as well. Normally for like brown colors, you guys probably noticed it or not, but I reach more for my MAC palette, but I'm trying to stay away from that. Something affordable so you guys could use. If you have this palette, it will work very well. Also, if you have the Coastal Scents 88 color palette as well, they do have some neutral colors in there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have two here. I have a shimmer one and I also have a matte one. I am using just a little bit of shimmer, but most of the colors, they are matte. So in this palette right here, you can play with the two rows right here and play with some brown shades as well. If you have this palette, you can definitely go ahead and use this one. But I'm actually using this one right here. This is how it looks like. I got this one when I went to IMATS Toronto, and it's very helpful. I think it was only $24 if I'm not mistaken, and it's really affordable. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so the color that I'm going to start off with is actually from Makeup Forever. If you have any color that's kind of similar to this shade, this here is just like a white powder. I don't know if you guys could see, but it's a white powder. But when you apply it on your eye or whatnot, it actually has this gold shine to it. So I'm going to be using this color with this brush right here, and this is the SS252 brush from Sigma. And this is how it looks like. It's just, this one I think it's called kind of like the shader brush. And I'm gonna load my brush with this powder. And this is actually, forgot to tell you the name of this, but this is the Star Powder in number 940. And I think I've used this powder before in my videos, I'm not sure. And a lot of you guys actually liked it. So I'm going to be placing that on my eyelid. And I'm actually going to put kind of 2 coats of this powder on my eyelid and 1 coat right as like a highlight right under my eyebrow. Next, I'm going to be reaching for my 88 eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be starting off with a big fluffy brush that looks like this one, and this is also from Sigma, and this is the SS224 brush. And I'm gonna reach for this light brown color. It's not too light and it's not too dark, and one similar to this one, I would go with Cork by MAC. And I'm just gonna pick some up with this brush. I'm gonna tap any axis, and I'm going ahead and placing this color in the crease. Next, I'm just going to take a dark brown, which is this one right here. It's right under the kind of the mauve purple color, and this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to pick it up also with the same brush, just a little bit. Well, that was more than a little bit right there. So you want to tap the axis, and I'm just going to basically place that right on top of that lighter brown that I placed. Then I'm gonna go with like an ashy brown color, and that one is on the corner right there, With the same brushes again, just gonna pick a little bit of that. I'm gonna tap the axis, and I wanna basically just concentrate it right on top of that brown as well. Moving on with a more defined crease brush, I'm just going to pick up this ashy brown again, the one that was on the corner, and I'm going to concentrate this in the crease, mainly on the outer crease. Next, I'm just going to pick up this black right here. In this palette, they have a shimmery grayish black, and they also have a matte black, so I'm going to pick up this matte black right here with the same defined crease brush. And I forgot to tell you guys, but this is from Coastal Scents. I'm just going to pick a little bit of that, and I'm going to go ahead and basically concentrate this black on the kind of the outer V of my eye. Once that's done, I'm just going to take the big fluffy brush again that I used from the beginning, and I'm just going to basically blend all these browns together just to have a less of a harsh look. And while I'm blending this, I'm just going to go back with the same brown that I used before. This one, well, I'm actually blending, I blended this and this together, so I'm going to take those two colors together with the big fluffy brush. And I want to go ahead right on top of everything in the crease, even on top of that black, just to blend it out a little bit. For highlight, I'm just taking the whitest in this palette right there with the same big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be placing that right on the highlight, even on top of that shimmery golden color that one from Makeup Forever. You just want to go on top of that one if you have that one, but I'm going on top of it. With that shader brush that I used from the beginning, I'm actually picking up this kind of a shimmery pinky color right here, just a little bit, and I'm going to be placing that on the eyelid. Basically, I don't want to place it where the black is. I'm just going to place it where I applied that first golden shimmery color. Just going to apply it right there. Taking the big fluffy brush again, just make sure that you blend that in the crease, because I don't want some of that white there, or that shimmery pink there. I'm just going to apply it again. Taking a, I would say a flat brush like this one. It's not like an angled brush, but it's kind of like a flat little defined brush. I'm going to pick up the dark brown, this one right here. Just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna place that at the outer corners of the lower lash line and kind of blend it toward the inner corner, but you don't want to bring it all the way in though. I'm gonna go with that ashy brown right here, just a tiny bit, and go right on top of it. And I'm gonna go with that matte black again. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but just taking that matte black, and I'm going to basically place it right on top as well. Taking that matte black again, feels like I'm painting. I want to go ahead and kind of create a very thin line right on top of my lash line, and I don't want to make it thick going inwards. I just want to make it a bit thicker going outwards. Actually, it will help more if you kind of like dabbed it like this instead of like sweeping it. Just gonna clean this brush very well, because I'm gonna pick up that kind of that shimmery pink color that I've used on my eyelid. Just clean my brush. I'm gonna pick up the same pinky toned color, and I'm going to ahead, you want to tap the axis, that was too much on there, but I'm just going ahead and placing it to the rest of the lower lash line. So when I finished the other eye, I saw this color right here, down here. It's kind of like a shimmery peach color. that really caught my attention, and I decided to use it in this look. I'm just taking the same flat brush again, and I'm actually I just took this color all over the lower lash line. Just, it doesn't really show that much, but it gives that little gold shimmer going on, and it's super pretty. And I thought, hey, why not? It's a little bit of pop of something down there, so it's pretty cute. So I'm just go ahead and placing that right there. So I'll go ahead and apply liquid liner, and the one I'm going to be using is the Victoria's Secret graphic liner pen, like that. Show you the tip of that. Looks like this. And it's good, but it's not one of my favorites. I really like comparing this to the Stila waterproof one that I had like a while back. I prefer the Stila one. Then I'm also going to be using my demi wispies from Ardelle, and this is how they look like. So I'll go ahead and apply those two, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I'll just go ahead and tell you guys what I used on my face. For lips, I went ahead and I used a lip primer, and this is from e.l.f. The name actually is smudged, but I think this is the only lip primer that they have anyway from their studio line, and I totally love this one. And then for lipstick, I went ahead and I used the Viva Glam Gaga. I think this one is limited edition. You guys can't find it anymore. But what's similar to this one could be Snob or Saint Germain from MAC as well. So this is how it looks like. It's like a Barbie pink, and I totally love it. And then right on top of that, I used the Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics, and this is the lip tart in Narcissus, and I absolutely love this one. The mix of Lady Gaga, Viva Glam, and this one together, it's like my total love. Like, oh my god. I totally love it. And then for bronzer or contour, I went ahead and I used my beauty powder or beauty powder bronzing powder, there you go, in Refined Golden, and this is how it looks like. I just contoured my face with this one. And then for blush, I went ahead, I used my beauty powder in Rose, and this is how it looks like. I've been obsessed with this one, like non-stop. I've been wearing this a lot lately, and I totally love it. And yeah, so this is the end of this look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For my top, if you guys are wondering, it's just like a very appropriate for Valentine's Day. It's just lace with reddish wine colored roses on it with leaves, and super cute. It's from Forever 21. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, it's from there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. Just write them all down. I'll answer you whenever I get the chance to read them and have the time to answer them. I'll answer them for you guys. If you guys have another look, like if you want me to do another look for Valentine's Day, please let me know as well in the comments down below. I'll be more than happy to do it for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye everyone.